Good evening and welcome to Valley High School. It's time for girls high school basketball class 5A A couple of top 10 teams here tonight. West Des Moines Valley coming in at number 8, hosting Ankeny Centennial tonight at number 6. Centennial at 5-1. Valley at 3-1 on the season. Dar Danielson alongside Keith Bornas here tonight, and a couple of teams with good tradition. A new coach for Valley this year, and we got the shot clock going on, so a few things to adjust to for these two teams, but both will be well coached, and we know it should be a pretty good matchup here tonight.
It's going to be a great matchup. Anytime you go into any of the CIML schools this year, 8 of the 9 ranked in the top 12 in the state right now. The only one that's not is Urbandale, and they're 3-2. Their only 2 losses are to these 2 teams.
Right.
So a solid conference, both the girls and the boys. This is going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, when you look at those rankings, Waterloo West at number 1, Johnston 2, Pleasant Valley 3, Southeast Polk at 4, Waukee Northwest at 5, Centennial 6, Iowa City West at 7, Valley at 8, Dowling at 9, and Ankeny at 10. And the one thing we never know until a lot of times we get to state as those teams on the eastern side how good they are. And part of the issue too is I always think, and maybe I'm a little biased because I do all games on this side, that they played the tough competition. It hones them a little bit, and sometimes you get down to state and the competition, you haven't seen as good. Although that has picked up a little bit now with Iowa City Liberty, and Cedar Rapids schools there. So, but like you said, I always think that the basketball is pretty good here.
I think it's great. Not just basketball right now in Central Iowa, football. It was an all Polk County Final Four in football. Wrestling right now with Southeast Polk and Johnston among the top 4 in the state.
Boys basketball on that side, they've been,
my gosh. So Central Iowa is looking really strong right now, and so when you take a look at what's going to be happening week in and week out, it's fantastic competition.
We're ready for the announcement of the starting lineups here. Jaden Pratt, the 5'8 sophomore.
For the Valley Tigers, number 2, England Litt.
Litt is the 5'3 junior.
For Centennial, number 5, Maya Crawford.
Crawford, the 5'8 sophomore.
And for Valley, number 5, Elise Yeager.
Yeager, the 6'1 junior.
For the Jaguars, number 10, Avery Porter.
Porter, 5'6 senior. Catcher, a 5'10 senior.
For Centennial, number 11, McKenna Clark.
Clark's a 5'7 senior.
For Valley, number 12, Anna Spain.
Anna Spain, a 5'7 senior.
And for the Jaguars, number 24, Kennedy White.
Kennedy White, the 6'1 senior.
Number 15, Maddie Brown.
Maddie Brown, the 5'7 senior. Scott DeYoung, the head coach, Matt Udoff, in his first year here at Valley. Let's take a break. We'll be back for the start of the ball game after this on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
And just about ready to tip it off here. Keith, when you get a new coach, does it change much? Or I haven't had a chance really to see him play and talk to the coach much, but the philosophy, does that change? And I mean, you're starting the new season after, I think with these players, a lot of them I know started as freshmen on this Valley team, and they're now juniors, and then you get a new system in. How much is that impacting, do you think, or will it?
Well, it has a big impact right away. The nice thing about it is, when they went through the hiring process to get Coach Utoff in here, some of the girls were part of that interview process, and having talked to several of the girls, they were very pleased. So it's not like they hired someone
Somebody
they weren't excited
tell
about.
the girls, yeah, here it
right.
is.
So they were a part of that, and so that's going to allow a little bit of comfort as you go in there. And
then, of course, for Scott DeYoung, we know his resume is, I don't know how many state championships he is all over, but it's play hard defense, don't turn the ball over, and play solid.
And they have a very athletic team, so they're going to push the ball tonight.
Yeager wins the tip here tonight to start it out for Valley, and we're underway here right away. Valley in the white and the Jaguars in the dark uniforms. Into Yeager, turns around with that left hand up, no good. Battles for the rebound down there. That's going to be a good battle with her and Kennedy White tonight. Yeager and White. Now back the other way with it. Clark kicks it out. Pratt drives, and it's stripped. Good defensive play there by Valley. Now up ahead quick. And the bucket up and good by Bryn Catcher.
So the question that we have is the shot clock needed in a game like this?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. A lot of games they play fast enough tempo that it isn't. The only thing, as she drives, Clark drives, or Pratt drives, excuse me, I think the only thing that changes a little bit is both these teams in the past have liked to maybe slow it down when you got a minute and a half to go and a quarter and look for one shot. Here's a three by Yeager's off. No good. Rebound comes off to Maya Crawford on the other side. And dribbling over, gets it to Clark. Cross court, here's a three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Catcher. Valley quickly up the other way. Up no good, and Valley still trying to get the lid off the bucket. Kennedy White with the rebound there. And we'll head back the other way with it. Porter drives, puts it up off the glass. Avery Porter with the bucket.
In talking to the coaches before the game here, both coaches really thought that transition play tonight was going to be a key, and there's been a lot of transition so far.
There's a three. Good. Hits the back of the rim, and it hangs. Bryn Catcher. So after missing a couple shots down, they come back and hit a three, and they take the 5-2 lead here. On the outside wing with it, driving is Pratt. She stops in the lane but shuffles the feet. Yeah, I think that is. They both, if they have a chance to run, they'll get it out and run, won't they?
They're going to run, and that's one of the things that Coach DeYoung wants to do is he has the athletes, he wants to use them, and the way you do it is get up and down the floor.
Here comes Litt with it. Over to Spain. She dribbles in, kicks it out to Yeager. Yeager pulls out now, hands it back off. Brown, cross court to Spain. She dribbles down the lane into a Jaguar, and they're going to say she traveled. No, they're going to call her for offensive foul there.
And that's going to be something that both teams are going to want to be aware of tonight is foul trouble. When you push the ball up and down the floor as much as they do, somebody's going to stick a hand in there or somebody's going to take a charge.
A little full court pressure up top there by Litt on Clark. Clark gets it off to Porter. Porter outside to Pratt. Pratt, the leading scorer, averaging 10.2. Inside turnaround. Or excuse me, second leading scorer, I should say. And then there's a foul on Yeager. Her first second team foul. And White to the line. Hitting 75% from the free throw line, and she gets the first. That one goes down. That's 5-4. And a little pressure there now by Centennial. They rotate it around for three. Off, no good. Rebound comes out to Porter for Centennial. Quickly down. Now back up top. Drives the middle, kicks it out. Inside cut. Pull up, good look at the basket by Pratt.
Pratt, one of Centennial's key players, outstanding sophomore. She is up there leading the state in some scoring and rebounds.
And that time she did a good job to square and pull back up. And now Valley finds themselves trailing for the first time. There's a three just off the glass, and a rebound pulled down by Crawford. Centennial quickly down, and Pratt drives, and she gets called for pushing that elbow out, kind of like you do to me here when we're sitting here trying to watch the screen.
Well, Dar, just give me the space and I'll drive the lane.
First team foul on Centennial. Both these teams we saw pulled off the upsets at the state volleyball tournament. Of course, Valley's a little bit bigger because they kind of got the Cinderella team and then pulled off that first round upset. Centennial also did the same thing. There's a three and one. Lucky hits the three, and she'll get one more. You see the replay here. And she get it, Maya Crawford with the personal. It's a chance for a 4-point play. Now back over. Yeager with it.
Nice job, great rebound there. So, you know, we're talking about pushing the ball.
There's a three.
My gosh, the ball is up and down the court.
Yeah, you don't get much time to talk between plays, do you?
I just got done doing the math. In order to keep the pace of what both offenses have done this year, there need to be there's going to be a basket attempt every four and a half attempts every minute tonight.
Kennedy White, they tried to get it down to her, and it went over the head. Maddie Brown back in for Valley, and Finley Blakemore in for Centennial. And you look at it, I've been trying to keep track. They're using about 15 seconds sometimes or less on that shot clock.
Yes.
Yeager for three, no good. Rearman in and out. And the rebound comes down to Blackmore just off the bench. In on the block. And Yeager gets called. Kind of a little reach in there. If she'd gone straight up, maybe not, but that's her second personal.
Nice job by Centennial just backing Yeager down. And when she went up for the shot, Yeager wasn't set.
Kennedy White to the free throw line. She's hit her first two from the charity stripe tonight. Hits that one. Tilly Smith in, and also for Centennial, Bryn Catcher back in for Valley. Go ahead.
A couple of things that both Valley and Centennial do well is they get to the free throw lines.
Missed that one and pulled down by Catcher. She'll come in and they'll sit Yeager down for a little bit with those 2 fouls here already in the first quarter. There's a block by Crawford.
Crawford doing a nice job getting across there and blocking JC's shot.
Smith McClark down the lane rather, and gets the rebound but was on the baseline.
Ball's moving so fast, I wasn't sure the official was going to call that.
Yeah. And Pratt will come in and give Kennedy White a rest. That's the thing, too, as an official, you got to kind of get in the flow and know, because you're trying to anticipate, but there's one to the corner for 3, long, and the rebound comes off to Crawford. Crawford takes it back. She'll drive the lane, put it up, no good. Good defense by Madison Brown. She came down and kept her hands straight up in the air.
That was one of the things that Valley loved about Maddie Brown last year was her defense, and she's coming out well this year and putting on some tight defense.
And they were a team that came on late in the year. They were struggled a little bit early, but then came on, finished strong toward the end of the season. Driving in. Up and good, up and under there.
Great job by Bryn Catcher.
Catcher, she's got 7 points, 7 of the 10 for Valley here.
I tell you what, the clock is moving almost as fast as the players are.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? When you're up and down the court, everything goes fast. Well, there haven't been a lot of stoppages, really, except for the fouls, and there's a foul shot missed by McKenna Clark. She'll get a second one here.
And has the ball gone out of bounds more than twice?
Not very much. So Clark gets the second one. Clark shooting 70% from the line in the early going. And now some full court pressure here by Centennial. And it's a question about
I'm trying to listen to what Scott DeYoung is saying, because if he's saying it, it's probably right.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. They ran 2 seconds off the clock. It was at a minute. They ran it down to 58. And Valley will get it in. They break the pressure. Litt drives in, dishes it out. Up top, down the lane, up and through, and good with the bucket.
Anna Spain made a great drive in there. Even a little fancy ball maneuvering as she got the 2. And a steal.
Back the other way. Spain, oh, just rolls off, and then the frustration foul after that. Let's see the replay here. She'll take it down, drive in, up and good. So that's the 15th foul now on Valley here, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. So that could be an issue moving forward here in this first half. Down inside to White, up no good, battle for it, pulled down by Catcher.
And that's one of the things that Coach DeYoung was talking about was the mismatch tonight between the two teams. He felt Valley was going to be a very good rebounding team, and it was going to be a struggle for them to keep up with them.
Out to Catcher, she drives in, gets it off to Brown. At the buzzer, it won't go. And the Tigers up 12-11 after the first quarter here. We'll take a break, be back with the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are.
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We'll go the second quarter. Valley with a 1-point lead here after one. Dar Danielson, Keith Bornas with you here tonight at Valley and Centennial in the dark uniforms. They'll take the ball to start the second quarter here. Porter up top with it over to Clark. Clark gets a screen from White, and then they're going to call a foul on that. Let's see if that's on White or no, that's on yeah, it was White. Okay.
Stuck that knee out.
Yes. When you set that screen, you got to stay still, and you can't. There is a temptation to kind of rub that girl off by sticking your knee out, but
that's right.
You cannot do that. Here comes Valley, looking to build on their lead, and there's poked away. Going the other way is Porter, up and good. Avery Porter with her second bucket of the night. She's got 4 points.
Coach Utoff not very pleased about that. One of the things he wanted to focus in on tonight was managing their transition. Centennial does such a great job in transition.
Reese Cooley into the ball game here for the Tigers. Catcher in there. Elise Yeager got her second personal foul in the first quarter, and she's not back on the floor. I imagine she'll sit out for a while. Here's Litt. Shot clock at 5. Drives, kicks out for 3. Good! Rattles down by J.C. Lucky. Her second 3 of the night. She's got 7 overall. And Valley back up.
A lot of people don't remember, but J.C. Lucky was injured all last season. So the Orange and White very happy to see her back.
Yep, White drives in, misses, and gets fouled on the rebound. That'll go against Reese Cooley. Yeah, I do remember that vaguely. All these seasons kind of run together here eventually, but it was a good football season. Good to be back in basketball. We got wrestling, everything here on CISN, and that one goes down for White. All her points so far, she's their leading scorer, averaging just under 15. She's got now 4 out of 5 free throws, a chance to get one more here and tie it all up.
With Centennial and Valley kind of being mirror images of each other, both trying to push the ball, both running motion offenses.
Right.
We're going to see a lot of people at the free throw line tonight.
And Lucky will pull it back out, and just a little mishandle there. And a little pressure, too, by both these teams. And it may not always show up in the steal right away, but it's always there. And if you're, just a little slow on a pass or something, it's going to show up eventually.
Coach DeYoung said one of the major keys tonight was going to be turnovers. They can limit turnovers. Whoever does the most is going to be the more successful team tonight.
Pratt with it. She's stopped up high. Gets it off to Porter. Porter drives, kicks back to Pratt. Pratt pulls back. No good. Rebound comes out long, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound there. And let's see who that goes against.
Oh, now Kennedy White.
Kennedy White now with 2. It's her second and the 14th foul, and I believe she'll probably be going to the bench as Finley Blackmore gets up right away. So the two centers are The two tallest players out there are both on the bench now with 2 fouls.
Well, there go all the rebounds.
Yeager and White. And over on the wing to Brown. Brown gets it off to Litt. Now looking for some help. Finally gets lucky, helps her. Possession's taking a little longer now than they were earlier, aren't they?
They are.
Pull up at the free throw line, gets the kiss off the rim and the glass and goes. Lucky. Well, they always say it's better to be lucky than good.
Absolutely. Especially when lucky is good.
Yeah, you're right. And timeout, our first timeout of the night, a 30-second timeout. So early impressions, we talked about it. They were kind of moving, and I don't know if maybe Valley slowed it down just a little more with Yeager on the bench, there, or what? Or
well, I don't necessarily think it's about slowing it down.
It's just move it around more.
That's right.
Yeah. They don't have her as that scoring option as much.
Both teams are trying to limit the lane play.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep the ball on the outside and then move it back in.
And so on the timeout, Centennial called the timeout.
And the timeout was not necessarily to talk about what to do offensively or defensively. It was more so, all right, let's just catch our breath so we can start pushing the ball again.
Valley up 3. I think that's their biggest lead of the game so far. And here's McKenna Clark with it for Centennial over to Pratt. Dribbling on through is Blackmore. Long 3.
Boy, that rebound was set up by Reese Cooley on a great block out.
And here's Catcher now taken away. Stepping in. Oh, what a move to order body, Maya Crawford.
That's the second time tonight Centennial's been able to take that skip pass and intercept it.
Up top on the drive, spins through, up and under, won't go, knocked around, and then a foul will be called on Reese Cooley. Let's see this again. Yep, just jumped right in front of that. And nice finish there to kind of fade away from the body, and now Crawford goes down on the other end here. Shoot a free throw.
And that's something the Valley's going to have to contend with all night, is just the overall team speed that Centennial has.
Yeah, they're in the bonus. They missed the front end of the 1-on-1 though, and then stepping on the line as Jaden Pratt forced her to the sideline and get the turnover. So now the Jags have a possession to take the lead back here. Within 1. On the drive, kick out, knocked away. Good defense by Catcher. Catcher almost like she wasn't looking, but she knew the pass was coming. Here's a 3, it's good.
Maddie Brown sitting out there saying, hey, if you're going to leave me open, I'll take the shot.
And Valley's lead back up, now up to 4.
And I think, Dar, the whole idea is to get the ball up and in the hoop. So if you don't shoot, you're not going to score.
That's not what my coach told me. He said, get the ball, pass it to somebody else.
Well, both teams are putting up great numbers as far as the number of shots they're taking in the game. Both of them at 70 or more per game shots attempted.
J.C. Lucky with the foul. And Avery Porter to the free throw line. There spins out on her. She leads the team in free throw percentage in the early going, almost 86%. So that's a rarity for her to miss that one. And 2 she missed. Wow.
The student section certainly thinks that they had part in that.
Something to do with that. You can't blame it on me. I didn't mention her percentage until after the first one.
That's right.
Down the line over to Brown. She just hit that last three there. Now they're trying to, again, jump that top pass. They get it to Brown. She looks, drives, spins, and tries to go up and under. They call her for the travel.
Well, I tell you what, I was really impressed with McKenna Clark on that. Her defense was really tight, but not too tight. She didn't draw the foul. Maddie Brown ends up with the travel.
Well, that's, as we talked about, Coach DeYoung, move your feet, keep your hands up, don't foul, down the lane, and a travel called the other way.
Yeah, so the lane play was pretty good in the first quarter, not so good in this quarter. Somebody's going to have to take a little bit more control of the ball.
Well, you got Kennedy White and Elise Yeager out there in the middle. That makes a little difference, and then over and back, called as she got her trapped up high. Lon Litt, and now they're going to bring White back in here with 3:04 to play. She's got 2 fouls.
Valley probably going to try and play her a little tight and see if they can force her into a mistake.
See if they can get her to pick up number 3. Now they lob it into her immediately. She goes up and off just a little too much there. And Litt rebounds it on the other side. Here come the Tigers. Spin down the lane. Kick out, catcher for 3. Off, no good. And the rebound comes down to Crawford. She'll push it up the floor. Back to Porter. Looks like they're closing, trying to hold off the threes there for Centennial. Down the lane, up, no good, and then a foul on the rebound. Who is that going to be against?
Centennial came crashing in pretty hard.
Yeah, that was Crawford.
Crawford, yeah.
White turned around and looked like, that wasn't me, no.
I was way too close to that
But
foul.
like I mentioned, seems like Valley's doing a good job of denying the 3, jumping out quick, not letting them get set up. So here comes Valley, hanging on to that lead. It's been a while since somebody scored here.
Both teams are starting to settle in defensively, getting used to the speed of their opponent.
Litt dribbles, spins around, looking, gets it off, and knocked away.
Turnovers. When you're moving the ball up and down the floor like you do, turnovers become a big issue, and both teams are right around that 12 turnovers per game.
Quickly down the lane up. She'll draw the foul as Porter, and that'll go against Bryn Catcher, her first. 9th team foul, so they'll be in the double bonus on the next one. And Porter to the line. She missed her first 2 tonight and misses that one. She's got 4 points. Coming in 86%. There's one. She gets that one to go. And it's 17-20, a 3-point lead as we go under 2 minutes to play here, first half. Cooley up top for 3, no good. It's long by Lucky, and the rebound comes off to Pratt. Porter gets it back to Pratt. She up the lane and it rolls off. Kind of cradled it in the arm, but couldn't get it up the glass. Man, Lucky drives in, dishes over to Cooley for 3, no good. Catcher rebounds, drives in, throws it up. Bodies on the floor, no fouls, and they'll keep playing.
Well, and that's going to be another part of it is the officiating on the speed of a game. Are you going to let them play, or there's going to be bodies on the floor, a balance in between? Teams got to know that too.
Yep, Jaden Pratt makes it a 1-point ball game here. And Coach Udoff wants a timeout here. Not happy with that last couple of minutes. We'll take a break. You're watching girls basketball on CISN.TV.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Find out why more people are coming to DeArmond Ford Indianola to buy their new Fords and certified pre-owned vehicles.
Come see the newest state-of-the-art dealership in the area. Every new Ford and pre-owned used is clearly tagged with one low price. Experience the DeArmond difference.
DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Well, Valley took a timeout. They had a 20-16 lead, but we'll see this last play coming up here as they get it down and up there by Jaden Pratt, and the lead cut to 1. And Coach Matt Udoff takes a timeout, and Valley will inbound at half line here. 1:06 to play, and pressure forces a turnover quickly down the lane, up no good, a little too hard by Pratt, but it was a good look. Now Valley rushes back the other way, catcher in, kicks it out to Litt. Trying to get everybody organized here. Litt goes down the lane, lobs it up, no good. Seen a lot of wilder shots now, aren't we?
There have been. Sometimes the youth of our teams think they can do things a lot more than they actually can.
That time Pratt catches and releases for the bucket. And now Centennial takes the lead. They're on a 5-0 run here against Valley. Pressure a little bit. The catcher at the elbow. Down the lane and one.
What a gutty play there by catcher. One of the things that Valley needs to kind of take a look at here, people are breathing heavy out there. And so not only is Centennial playing tough defense, the fatigue of the game, the pace, could start setting in here as well.
Crawford comes in for Pratt to give her a rest. You saw all the replay, and we see we see her breathing heavy as she goes to the free throw line. And no good for catcher. And coming down, 3 second up, no good, and that'll be it.
Wow, what a half.
It'll be a Valley up 22-21 at the half. Wow. And that was an even 10-10 quarter for these two teams. And that leaves Valley with a 1-point lead here at the half. We'll take a break, come back with our halftime after this on CISN.TV.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Mornings. They can be hectic.
Let's go!
So can your car, so to get a free pickup, drop-off, or delivery, head over to Honest Wrenches. And their loaner vehicles?
No extra charge.
Find your peace of mind with even more wonderful services.
Every vehicle that comes in gets a full visual inspection and a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty. No extra charge.
Head on over to Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville.
With over 60 new vehicles in stock on the ground, you can take delivery now.
Every new Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and all DeArmond certified used vehicles are tagged with one low sale price.
DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Here at halftime at Valley High School, the Valley girls up 22-21 over Centennial. Joining us is Valley boys coach B.J. Windhorst. And, well, how's it going early season? I know it's real early in the season trying to get things figured out, but how things gone thus far for you?
Oh, we can't complain. I mean, it's about like I thought it would be. We're trying to figure out finding some consistency with these young guys. We're going to play 5 sophomores and have a 6th one up to help us out with one being out. So that's a little bit of rare territory for us. Luckily, they're all really talented. But, just creating daily habits, understanding how hard you need to practice and be ready for the games that we play in this league. So I'm really pleased. We're coming off a great effort on Tuesday, but you just don't know from night to night. You just hope they show up ready and focused and ready to play, So that's where we're at right now.
Because that is a little different. You lose the players with experience, and then those younger players getting in that rhythm. And, if you have a good game, not thinking, oh, man, I'm the greatest there is, and I don't have to practice, all that. I mean, they're still kids and still working with them and getting that down. And then, but they start believing in it and start getting better, don't they?
Well, 100%. And we're just trying to hang our hat on some defense right now until we figure some things out as far as chemistry and playing together. Now, a lot of these kids have played together in a lot of other settings, but, the high school season's different than an AAU season. So you're practicing 4 times every 1 time you play as compared to the opposite in AAU. It's just a little bit different. So it's a great group of kids. I'm enjoying coaching as much as I have in 20-some years. So they're a great group to be around, and that's been a lot of fun too, to show up every day and be excited about that.
And then this isn't a league where you can come out and if you don't give your best effort, you're going to take some lumps in the head, aren't you?
Oh, 100%. And I think you just got to go into it knowing that you have to have the right expectation. Your only goal is to just get better, play well, and what happens, and then hope you're playing your best basketball in the end of February, because that's when it really matters. We feel like that we have a team that is going to be, somebody to be reckoned with at the end of the year. What that's going to look like from now until then, we're going to figure that out. I don't know. I can't imagine too many of us are going to make it through our league unscathed, much. So, and this is just another one of those games tonight. Centennial's kids are tough. They know what they're supposed to do. Bob's teams always play hard and aggressive, and if we don't come out ready to play tonight, it's going to be a long night.
And I know people say that's a cliche, but as long as I've been doing it, I see this so many times, a team that gets hot at the end of the season, they get in the state tournament. Some of these teams that have, played so well and then they get upset, but, it's where I don't know if it's like the stock market or who's on the rise and who's, well, you may not even be falling, but that other team has just improved so much and you're playing so well. And then that kind of breeds where when you're playing well, everything clicks a little more. It seems like those shots are going easier. You're getting the steals easier and things like that, isn't it?
I think, our approach has always been you just take every week like this week is our season. And then next week we start a new season. And, you kind of you got to parcel the season down, and just take it in that view and just try to get better each week. And, tonight our biggest goal is to finish off this week 2-0, and then we start a new week, next week, and look at it that way, and then you get the break, kind of start over again, and then you do it again. Basketball season is so long.
Yeah, and you have that December season to start, and you kind of find out where people are at, and then I don't know if it's good or bad. Maybe it is, or you get a little break before you get into January and start, you can adjust some things and work on it.
Well, for us, we had a pretty key injury in our second game. Our second game to our big guy, and he's, we're not going to get him back till break, but it's better, you look at it and it's going to happen. It's better to happen now, so then we'll have the break also to heal him, get him back so fresh for the for the second part of the season. So
and then maybe somebody else gets a little more playing time
Yes.
that they're ready if you do need them again. Yeah,
100%. So next man up right now, and luckily we're gonna, we'll get him healthy. He'll buy some time over break to get him healthy, and to go from there. But it's such a long season that you just try to understand. You want to come out and play well every night, but you understand where you want to try to be by February.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for taking a little time to talk about that, and we'll look forward to seeing you here in the second game tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach B.J. Windhorst here, the boys coach at Valley. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this on CSN.TV.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the whole difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Find out why more people are coming to DeArmond Ford, Indianola to buy their new Fords and certified pre-owned vehicles.
Come see the newest state-of-the-art dealership in the area. Every new Ford and pre-owned used is clearly tagged with one low price. Experience the DeArmond difference.
DeArmond Ford, Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Back here at halftime, 22-21, Valley over Centennial. And J.C. Lucky leading scorer for Valley, Bryn Catcher, with 9 in the first half. For Centennial, Jaden Pratt with 6. I've got an extra point in there somewhere. That's my first game trying to work out the kinks here in the scoring stuff. Dar Daniels, Keith Bornas, and so thoughts on that first half, how it ended? A little run by Centennial there to kind of come back.
And I think the game is really what people expected it to be, fast-paced. Both teams are scoring in the upper 50s and 60s per game. They're going to be scoring a lot of points. A lot of it comes on drives. A lot of it comes on three-pointers. There are not very many mid-range jumpers by either team. Both defenses are playing very well. And because of the pace, both teams are going to get fatigued. So halftime couldn't have come at a better time.
Yep, 4 threes for Valley in the first half. Let's see, 1 3 for Centennial. They did have 6 of 12 free throws. And Valley will start out with the ball to start the second half. Yeager in there. She turns up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jaden Pratt. And Yeager sat out for quite a bit in that first half with, she got 2 fouls in the first quarter and sat out most. She didn't come back in the second, did she? No. So she sat out a whole quarter there and a little more.
Centennial doing a great job moving that ball around.
Yeah, now they're taking a little more time. Early on, they were taking 10, 15 seconds off that shot clock. Now they're down to 6. They get it inside, but it's knocked away and picked up there by Litt.
Bryn Ketcher doing a great job just standing there in space.
Brown looked at the 3, decided no, got it back to Litt. Now they're trying to look to get over to Ketcher, looking to get somebody down on the baseline there.
One of the things at halftime, I'm assuming that Coach Utoff was saying, listen, we have to keep them out of the lane. And Centennial did not have a clear shot in the lane on their first possession.
Catcher put up the 3 with 6 to go on the shot clock. And now back to Pratt. Over early, lob it inside to White. White up and good.
What a pass. Lobbed right up over the top. Yeager couldn't do anything about it.
And one of the things I'm interested in is they came down early and were shooting it early, but then now they're going late in the shot clock, and you wonder if that gets in their head a little bit too when you start looking at that shot clock and want to put up a shot.
Well, and what it can do, Coach DeYoung, this is not his first rodeo. He has more state tournament appearances than Coach Utoff has years coaching.
Lit with the 3. And that gives Valley the lead back.
And so what Coach DeYoung can do is really try to control the tempo of the game. Pick it up, slow it down. Pick it up, slow it down.
Pratt.
And frustrate Valley.
Yep, Pratt down the lane. And ties it up. That's our first tie since back at 2-2. And they kind of jumped that pass again. Pratt didn't get it that time. Here's Yeager for 3. No good. Gets her own rebound. Takes it in. Up and good.
Very nice job by Yeager following the shot.
Now Valley up by 2. They were up by 4 at one point toward the end of the second quarter, and then Centennial came back, cut it to 1 at halftime. And I think Brown got a piece of that. Now back up by White and good.
But you got to give Centennial some credit there. She didn't complain. She didn't cry about, hey, I got hit. She just kept playing.
Catcher throws it up, now fighting for the rebound. Pratt comes down with it, though. We're tied again at 27. Up and good by White. Or excuse me, Crawford with that one.
Nice little run here by Centennial.
There's a 3 is good by Litt. She hits her second 3 here of the quarter. And Valley back up by 1. Valley led 12-11 after 1, then led 22-21 after 2. Tilly Smith comes in for Centennial, J.C. Lucky in for Valley.
I tell you, both coaches would want to come out of the halftime break trying to extend their lead, push the ball, have a great start to the second half, and both teams are. They've almost equaled their first and second quarter, respectively, offensive output, and there's still 4 minutes to go.
Back down on the baseline to Brown. She hands it off to Litt. They're keeping an eye on her after she's hit 2 threes. Up to Brown, almost to steal. Brown down the lane, kicks it back for 3, short. Rebound. Spain back out for 3 to Yeager, no good. And the rebound comes off to Centennial. They try to bounce pass it. Yeager right there on defense, so didn't let her bounce it across the lane. Driving in, stopped out to Yeager for 3 again. No good. She's had a little trouble hitting from outside tonight.
Yeah, but the law of percentages says if you keep shooting, you'll get some of them.
30% of her 3s coming in. Now 5 minutes in here to the third quarter. There's a 3.
Wow. And she hit that from Ankeny.
Pratt. She's now got 11 to lead Centennial. Give them the lead back. Shot no good. White with the rebound. Well, Centennial a chance to come down and expand their lead. Crawford drives, kicks it back outside. Over to Tilly Smith. Smith drives the lane. No good.
Nice block.
Yeager, was that Yeager got
a
piece
Yeager
of that?
got it.
And no good. Yeager gets the rebound. So we see the advantage of her defense that they didn't have there for most of that second quarter, part of the first, after she got in foul trouble. There's Spain for three, and it's good.
Maddie Brown.
Or excuse me, Brown. Yeah. Timeout, Centennial. We'll take a break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Find out why more people are coming to DeArmond Ford, Indianola to buy their new Fords and certified pre-owned vehicles.
Come see the newest state-of-the-art dealership in the area. Every new Ford and pre-owned used is clearly tagged with one low price. Experience the DeArmond difference.
DeArmond Ford, Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
West.
Back here at Valley, the Tigers regain the lead up one. Off the three by Maddie Brown. Now here comes Centennial. Under 2 to play, third quarter. Pratt with it. Drives the lane and is tied up. Jump ball.
Great job there by Anna Spain as she was able to tie up the ball. Of course, she paid the price as she slid into the bleachers.
The possession arrow is Centennial. Yeah, she didn't swat at it. She just covered it up, went down, and there you go. Out to Pratt. Across the top comes Porter. Dishes it back outside for three. Is good by McKenna Clark.
McKenna Clark has done a great job tonight. Defensively is where she's really stood out.
That's her second three. Catcher spins back. Around the top to Spain. Spain now drives the lane. She's got 4 points. And we're tied again. This time at 35. Kick out and no good. The miss by Pratt. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Lit with it. She pulls out. One thing for both these teams, if you give them the lane, everybody seems like they'll drive on either one of these teams.
Yeah, they're not afraid to drive that ball.
This time they lob it into Yeager. She spins over and gets it to go. Elise Yeager now getting into the ball game here. She's got 4 points in the third quarter.
Elise Yeager was on that all-tournament team last year that the state tournament.
I think she really came on in volleyball too.
Oh.
She's the one that kind of propelled them to the tournament.
Yes.
She was spiking the heck out of it, getting a lot of blocks there late in the season.
Her athleticism has really improved over the year.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like she's kind of a quiet player, but she kind of stepped forward during that tournament in volleyball, and there's a foul. Yep, there's
that's interesting.
Her third foul.
We are close to the fourth quarter, though, so that's...
So we'll see. They might leave her in there with, there's only, 5.2 seconds to go. But I think he's going to take her out and not risk it here with that 5.2.
That's right.
That would be not a good thing to pick one up at that time.
Matt Utoff in his...
Oh, they tried to lob it to White. Back the other way. 3, 2, 1. Oh, off the glass.
Great effort there by Lit.
So we'll go to the fourth quarter, 37-35. Valley up by 2. Hang with us here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Back here in the fourth quarter, Valley outscored them by 1 in the third, and they're up 2 to start the fourth quarter. Dar Danielson, Keith Bornas, Valley in the white. They'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Hang on, it could be a wild one. Down the lane, up, and no good. Catcher comes in. And
see what we got for a call.
Is that, I'm going to call it on catcher.
On Centennial.
They called it on Clark for Centennial. So their first team foul of the half. They get it into Yeager up top. Catcher now over. Far side, Brown. On the wing to Spain. Yeager comes up, finds the corner. Lit, not there. Try to lob it to catcher. She drives right down the baseline, kicks it out to Brown. No good. Rebound, battle for catcher. Up and can't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Great job by catcher, just hanging out there. In the lane, out of the lane, but under the rim, getting ready to grab any rebound that's there.
Second on McKenna Clark's second team foul here. And catcher goes to the line to shoot 2. This is the first one. She's got 9 points on the night. Second free throw rattles in and down. Gives Valley a 3-point lead. Tried to go down to Crawford. Now back up top. Porter drives, kicks. Down the lane, up and through, but the foul will be called. Lit.
Exactly what Centennial wants to do. They want to get that ball moved around, drive the lane, either make the basket or draw the foul.
Clark to the line. Hits that front end.
And Centennial has just been living at the line tonight.
Clark was 70% free throw shooter. That one rims out. She's 2 of 4 on the night. She's got 5 points. Or excuse me, 8 points. There's a 3. Ren Catcher. And Jaguars want a timeout as Valley builds the lead this to 5 here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
We're back here in the fourth quarter. Dar Danielson, Keith Bornis. It's been a real tight ball game, although Valley now has built a 5-point lead, biggest lead either team has had here tonight. And Scott DeYoung called a timeout to make some adjustments. And here we go. White and Yeager battling down low over there. Around the top, Pratt kicks it back outside to Porter. Porter drives, stops, looks, gets it off to Crawford. Shot clock at 7. 6, 5 into White. She turns, puts it up, gets the ball. Shot clock
and it doesn't
violation.
Get off. I wasn't expecting one of those tonight.
No, I wasn't either. That's my first ever shot clock violation and the first game I've done this season. So someday when they ask you that and, a history book. So.
That's right. We saw it here first.
Yes. Here we go. Valley trying to build on that 5-point lead now. Yeah, early on it was going up. And there's a foul. Quick foul on Avery Porter.
That is not the way Coach DeYoung wanted to come out of that timeout.
No.
Shot clock violation and a foul.
Lob into Yeager. She pulls back for 3. No good. And rebound comes off to Centennial. Lob into White. White open, up and good.
Nice play. What great athleticism by White under the basket there.
8 for her on the night. Lead cut down to 3. There's a 3, no good. Rebound to Clark. Battle for it. And Porter hangs on to it somehow, then goes down the lane, tie up.
Oh, wow, and a Spain.
Ties up Pratt. And again, the arrow is pointing toward the Jaguars, but we're seeing some kind of in-your-nose, belly button defense here.
A little bit of defense, yes. Valley has really picked it up and started to play a lot tighter than they did in the first half.
Pratt with it. Looks, throws up top. Looked at the 3 with Crawford. Now she backs out, guarded by Lucky. And then a foul called. Is that Yeager? Yeah.
That's 4.
4 on Elise Yeager. I think Brown will come in for her. It's at the 5-minute mark. She picks up number 4. We'll see if Centennial can take advantage. They throw it in. Up and good. Maya Crawford.
Now a 1-point game.
She's got 4. Or 6, excuse me. Catcher spins back in.
Nice pass.
Oh, good backdoor cut there, yeah. Outside for 3. No good. Rebound on the far side by Crawford. Valley seemed to get a little hurried right now. To Pratt. Pratt down the lane. Did Spain block that?
She did. Well, I don't know if she did or not because it went off of Centennial out of bounds. They're calling it for Valley's direction, so she must not have made contact with the ball.
A good defensive position, and now there's pressure by Pratt will pick up the foul, which is her 4th team foul here on Centennial. Now, Valley didn't get in the bonus in the first half, but now they're a couple fouls away from doing that here in the second. 1 point lead for the Tigers. Lit, looking, lucky.
Oh,
and
another
foul out front.
Wow.
Avery Porter and Scott DeYoung says, what was that?
Yeah, Coach DeYoung has seen a lot of basketball. He's coached a lot of basketball. He's been in 22 state tournaments. Coach Uthoff has only had 17 years.
Spain down the lane, up no good, gets her own rebound, battles for it. Jump ball, this time the arrow's in favor of Valley. I tell you one thing you say about Spain, she hustles all the time, doesn't she?
She does. Well, you take a look at several of these girls, they're running constantly in the spring, too, with being on the soccer field.
Down the lane, Lit kicks it out. I think we see that both Centennial and Valley, they all play different sports, not just, focus on one, which is good.
Yeah, we have volleyball represented by both teams, soccer represented by both teams, track represented by both teams.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Lit with it, pulls it back. I don't know if she knows. Now she drives, dishes it up, no good. And here comes Centennial the other way. Porter drives in, gets it off to Crawford. Over to Pratt. DeYoung calls a timeout. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full here. Full timeout, so we'll take a break with them here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
See the Valley crowd.
Yep.
Standing up a good one here tonight. Valley leading by 1 over Centennial. Valley's led by 1 at the end of every quarter here tonight so far. This is the one they want to lead by 1 after, and Centennial's hoping to push ahead by at least 1 when this fourth quarter is over. Dar Danielson, Keith Bornas with you here tonight on a great ball game between these two, number 8 Valley, number 6 Centennial. White with it at the free throw line, gets it off to Clark. Down the lane, they rotate it out. Pratt, knocked away by catcher. She goes down. 2 seconds. 1, there's going to be a shot clock violation there.
Huh.
And so
that's what you do after a shot clock violation. You just got to go out of bounds.
I'd like to see them play that in like soccer rules. If the person's offside but shot misses and the goalie gets it anyway, you play on and don't stop the game because it interrupts the flow. But I don't know. Yeager back in now. She went out at the 5-minute mark with her 4th foul. Down the lane she goes and draws the foul.
Nice job by Yeager to get into the lane and run it. J.C. Lucky doing a great job moving the ball around and finding that opportunity to dish it in.
Not only that, but that's the 6th team foul, so Valley will be in the bonus. Valley only 3 team fouls here. Yeager with the free throw, misses the first. She was 90% free throw shooter coming in. I'm no math genius, but that's pretty good. There's the second one.
Ugh.
So she gets 5 points now. All those coming in the second half. She did not play in the second quarter, and Valley gets a 2-point lead.
McKenna Clark almost got a travel there, just getting the ball passed off before she brought her plant foot up.
Oh, there's a travel there. And that was great defense by Valley that time.
It was great defense, and what Coach Uthoff wanted to do all night was just close down that lane and make it very hard for them to penetrate and get an easy layup.
Now here's some pressure by Centennial. Porter up on the ball. Gets a high screen from Yeager. Goes down the lane, up off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down, tried to go on the outlet, but Yeager knocks it away. And timeout. Coach Uthoff was not happy about something there, but he calls the timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a break with him here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Here at Valley, we got a good one going on. The Tigers with a 2-point lead over Centennial. They've led them by one after the first, second, and third quarter. Now trying to hang on to this and keep that lead in the fourth quarter, but Centennial has been there all night. Haven't let them build anything out too far. Catcher out to Yeager, now over to Litt. And 6 seconds on the shot clock. Litt will drive in. Dish out, three, no good. Rebound, battle for, and they're going to call the foul, I believe, on Litt maybe.
The student section letting them know they were not pleased with that.
For Valley, though, that's only the fourth team foul. This is where the shot clock comes into bigger play, Keith.
Yes.
And, you know, without it, Valley could run more time off that clock, but they got it down, then you got to put it up.
Yeah. Turner-Scott rule.
Here comes Centennial. They need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead here as we approach a minute to play in the ball game. Lob into White. It's too long.
What a great effort, though.
Yeah. And Pratt, she won't make many of those mistakes. It is early in the season, too. You know, we forget trying to get all this stuff down early on.
Yeah.
Minute to play.
But what does that say about your program when everybody is expecting mid to late season play this early in the game?
Dumps it out over to Spain. 20 on the shot clock. Litt with it. She goes down the lane, has it stripped away by Porter. Quickly down, and she traveled. Crawford just tried to anchor that right foot, and it just slid enough that the official was right there and saw it.
And the shot clock is now off.
Yep.
Timeout by Centennial.
And let's see, is that a full? Yeah, 30 seconds. So shot clock is off. Next foul is a 1-and-1 for Valley. So you got a little time maybe to see if you can get a steal on the inbound. If you don't, how much time do you let them go before you foul and put them at the line?
Well, down 2, you might be able to give them, I don't know, 8-10 seconds.
Yeah, because Valley has not been super great at the free throw line tonight. let's see if I'm correct. One out of 4 from the line. They haven't been to the line much.
No.
They didn't get in the bonus in the first half, but what a game here tonight. Jaguars trying to come back. We'll see full court pressure out of them as Valley will try to bring it up with 34.4. The 35-second shot clock is off.
Yeah, if you don't steal the inbound here, I would think you'd have to make a foul.
Oh, and they're going to call, a foul on Lucky. They're talking it over
talking
now.
it over to see what it is.
He's going to overrule and say, yeah, it was her. Because there was a scramble there on the sideline.
Okay.
So now that took about 3 seconds off the clock. And they get it in. Clark. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Lucky. She dribbles through.
And a timeout by Utah.
Called by Valley.
I think he called it full.
Full timeout. So we'll take another break. Hang with us. 22 seconds to go here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Here we go, back to action. Valley gets it in, and a foul right away by Centennial.
It's going to put Bryn Ketcher on the line.
Yep. McKenna Clark. It'll be the one in the bonus for Bryn Ketcher. She's got 12 points on the night.
And certainly none bigger than the effort right here.
They're making 13 on the night. And Ketcher to the line. Hits the front end of the 1-on-1. That makes her 2 out of 4 from the line tonight. A chance to build it up to a 2-possession game. Misses the second one. Spain comes down on the rebound into the corner, and timeout called.
Valley ball. Very interesting here. Great play again. Anna Spain, always around the ball, playing great defense.
Kind of, unfortunately for Centennial, was a long rebound that came to the corner, and Spain ran it down and then quickly called the timeout because she was trapped over there. As you see the huddle, Coach Utah discussing it with the Tigers and what they're going to do here. You got to get it in. You can't give up the steal.
No.
You got to get it in and force them to foul you again.
Yeah, and one of the things that we saw while Ketcher was getting ready to go ahead and shoot the free throws, Jaeger was working her way back in the backcourt trying to make sure that Centennial did not get a long pass. Yeah.
So here we go. They're setting up with the ring around the rosy play there. Looks like in the middle. There we go. Bounce pass in, and then they have to go with the foul on McKenna Clark.
Looks like Ketcher's going to the line again.
Clark's fourth, 8th team foul. Ketcher back for the 1-and-1 again. She made the front end and missed the second on the last time down. hits that one. That's key because that makes it a 4-point ball game. Unless you foul him on the 3-point shot.
That's right.
There's no 4-point play.
It is definitely a 2-possession game.
Catcher with one more to extend it to 5. Misses that one. Battle for it. Oh, looked like she walked.
Yeah.
Pratt will bring it up. Quickly trying to get, they want to get a 3 up. In a hurry, they do. Short. Pratt puts it back up. No good. Rebound, White. Still rattling around.
And that's the game.
Catcher comes away with it. Valley wins. 44-40 here tonight. Wow, what a ball game.
A tight game all the way through. Exactly what you would have expected coming into tonight. Not only number 6 versus number 8, but 2 longtime competitors. The CIML going head-to-head. 2 very good coaches. Coach Uthoff having a great career coming into, and his first year off to a great start here at Valley.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the scoring on this one coming up after this on CISN.TV.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas at Urbandale, just west of Homemaker.
Back here at Valley, the final, you see the girls game 44-40. Valley down Centennial. The scoring here tonight, Jaden Pratt with 11 for Centennial to lead them. 8 apiece for McKenna Clark, Kennedy White. 6 for Maya Crawford, 5 for Avery Porter. And I'm missing a bucket somewhere in there, but we'll figure that out later. Bryn Catcher led all scorers and led Valley with 15. 6 for Madison Brown and Alon Litt. 5 for Elise Yeager off the bench. And then J.C. Lucky had 8. 4 for Anna Spain. That last quarter, Keith, up until then, each team had scored in double digits, but that was a 7-5 quarter that Valley, going in with a 2-point lead, ended up with the 4-point win there. So they really cranked up the defense on both sides in that last quarter.
They really did. And both teams started to get a little bit under that pressure of trying to get the score in.
And we saw, 2 shot clock violations,
yes.
too? So it was really...
Defense in the right spots and pushing the ball kind of hurt with some turnovers. And then Bryn Ketcher coming in to the charity stripe for those last 2 possessions that Valley had, making 2 of the 4, and they were big baskets.
Big free throws, yeah. Well, that's the girls' ball game here tonight to wrap that up. A boys' game's coming up next here. We'll take a break and be back in just a little bit here on CISN.TV.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Mornings. They can be hectic.
Let's go!
So can your car, so to get a free pickup, drop-off, or delivery, head over to Honest Wrenches. And their loaner vehicles?
No extra charge.
Find your peace of mind with even more wonderful services.
Every vehicle that comes in gets a full visual inspection and a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty. No extra charge.
Head on over to Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville.
With over 60 new vehicles in stock on the ground, you can take delivery now.
Every new Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and all DeArmond certified used vehicles are tagged with one low sale price.
DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville.
With over 60 new vehicles in stock on the ground, you can take delivery now.
Every new Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and all DeArmond certified used vehicles are tagged with one low sale price.
DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Back here at Valley High School, Dar Danielson with you. The girls team winning tonight, Valley 44-40 over Centennial. And we'll quick before the boys game get Coach Matt Utoff in here for Valley. Congratulations. Wow, that was right down to the end, but you kind of did it defensively and then hit a couple key free throws there.
Yeah, we anticipated coming in to come down to the last possession or two, and that's kind of been our staple, is trying to switch our philosophy over to some man-to-man defense, and our kids have really bought into our system, and we're getting better each day, and I thought both teams defended outstanding tonight, and it was just kind of an old-school slugfest CIML game. It was fun to coach.
Yeah, that last quarter, 7-5, you outscored them, and you'd had that slim 1-point lead all the way through after each of the first three quarters. And then Elise Yeager, she gets in foul trouble. You take her out, and then late in the game, I thought that play where she knocked it down there at the half, they had been in a clear breakaway if she doesn't knock that away, but made a big play. That was a key one toward the end too, wasn't it?
She made two huge plays. She got that steal, and I think a possession before that, she had a real nice drive and layup to the basket. And she struggled getting a little bit of rhythm tonight. She got a couple fouls early and then picked up a couple again in the third. But she kept battling. She kept fighting, and she made two huge plays, as one of our leaders should. And we threw enough shots in there in the third quarter to kind of let us hang around and give us that lead.
You talked about settling in. Is your system is a lot different from what they're used to, or is it much of a change,
I think defensively it's a little bit different. I mean, Coach Seeger's done a heck of a job, obviously, over the last several years, and they played a lot of 1-3-1 zone last year, and they played it really well. And I'm more of a man-to-man guy, and just kind of some of the principles on how we defend are a little bit different than what they've been taught in the past. And we've really put a huge emphasis on it. And, if you look at our 4 games or 5 games that we've had, we've really, really defended well. And our kids have bought into it, and they like playing it this way. And it's a fun group of girls to coach, and I'm just excited to see how this team continues to progress throughout the season.
All right, well, we appreciate you taking a little time here to talk with us, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
I appreciate you guys covering us tonight. Have a great night.
That's Coach Matt Udoff. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this on CSN.TV.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors, and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Back here at Valley High School, getting ready for the boys' half of our doubleheader here. The Jaguars and Tigers, Dar Danielson here with you, along with Keith Bornas. And just a little, you got your notes at hand there, Keith. What are some of the things you see as being keys in this second ball game?
Well, as I was talking to Coach Windhorst early on, he said that one of the biggest keys that he's going to have to do is make sure that they are ready for the type of defense that Centennial is going to put up. They have been very successful this year. They've had 2 big wins already against Dowling and Urbandale. Ironically, the same wins that Valley has had. And But he thinks that because of the confidence that Centennial is playing with right now, he's going to be facing some real in-your-face defense tonight. I was looking at the stats. They're both averaging in the mid-60s for points in a game, right at 30 rebounds apiece, 7 and 8 steals apiece. Valley actually has a few more blocks on the season so far, both in the 7 range for turnovers, both giving up 46 and 54 points apiece. The ironic thing is they're both at the free throw line 17 and 18 times per game. So similarly to the girls' game,
yeah.
I'm anticipating a little bit of contact, some driving. Valley maybe to play up above the rim a little bit. They have the potential to get up there.
And a
lot of free throws.
They each have 3 players in double digits, and then a third for both of them, right about close to double digits. So, the scoring spread out pretty good. You don't see one. Stinson is just averaging a little more than everybody else, just about 20, but you don't see a huge spread across the board in the scoring there, do you?
No, and you spread the ball around a lot. One of the things is Centennial does have a little bit more age experience on the team. Valley living off some of those really key, strong sophomores. As we were talking at the wrestling meet last night, I was talking to Cody Goodwin, and we talked, the entire state of Iowa has a fantastic sophomore class.
So about ready for the starting lineups here. Schreer's a senior. Kiki Ding is a sophomore. 5 sophomores, Coach mentioned. Shuddy, a junior. A senior, Brian. Carson, a senior. Baskey is a junior. Stinson, sophomore. Luke Winkle's a junior. Weston Meyer is a senior. And just about ready to go here tonight. You see that was the Centennial, now the Valley huddle.
Tonight we're going to see Owen Westemeyer break into the starting lineup. The senior is in replacing the injured sophomore, Trevin Urach, who was a very big body in the middle that could stop a few things. So
yeah, and Coach said they're hoping maybe he gets back after the break from that injury. So here we go, ready to go. Shuddy jumping it up in there against Carson, and Valley control the tip. Dang, over to Carson. Gets it off to Stinson and knocked away. It'll stay with Valley.
It was off the foot. Does that count as a kick?
Not if it's dribbled straight off there,
okay,
though. Yeah. Into Westemeyer, over to Stinson. Up top, Epperly, 3. Almost got the banker in there. And do they save it? They do. Good job by Winkle to save that in the corner. On the drive, pull back. Shears. Now down the lane and short. Rebound comes off to Valley's Westemeyer. Stinson will take it up the floor. Drives in, no good. Westermeyer rebound out for three, no good. Off the miss by Dang. And a lot of action, no scoring yet here.
Yeah, one of the things that Coach Windhorst talked about was the stingy defense that Centennial is going to be playing, and I'd say they're right up in their grills tonight.
Throw it out deep to Vasky. He drives, stops, and he slid the foot. So 2 minutes gone, no scoring. Curtis Stinson will bring it up.
Stinson certainly a familiar name to Central Iowa basketball enthusiasts.
I think he's done well to live up to that name, and he's matured every year here, seems like.
Yes. He played above his years last year as a freshman.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Dang puts up the three, and it's going to go out of bounds. No good. Yeah, that could be a blessing and a curse. You get the genetics, but you also get the expectations that come with that, don't you?
That's right.
Here comes Centennial. Back the other way. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Carson. Quickly up the floor to Dang. Down the trailer goes up, and offensive foul to be called on Carson. First foul of the game.
More fouls than points. Not a great start. You know, the first minute we saw them just kind of feeling each other out to see what kind of pacing they were going to have, and now we're starting to see them push the pace just a little bit.
Winkle brings it up. He drives in, crosses over, and one.
For those of you watching that on TV, that's the type of play you usually see on TV, so fits right in there. Nice drive and layup.
Free throw rattles around and out. Foul was on Westermeyer, up and good.
Wow, Zay Robinson with a nice bucket there. And steal.
Oh, he kept it alive. Goes into the bench.
Not going to lie, Dar, that kind of reminded me of a fourth down conversion that Zay Robinson made in the Dome in the semifinal game.
Reverse layup by Stinson. Valley up 4-0.
4-2.
Or 4-2, excuse me. There's too many clocks up there. I'm getting confused, Keith.
Well, I tell you what.
Winkle, crossover. This time they pick him up. Looks for the cutter through. Ryan not there. Up and blocked by Stinson. Robinson up. No good block. Partially, I think. Westermeyer pulls it out. He goes back up and gets fouled.
Coach Fontana a little upset. Maybe thought there was an over the back there by Westermeyer. But instead, his Centennial team comes away with a foul.
Shuddy gets the foul. First team foul. Westermeyer to the line. Short. And that's the first free throw Westermeyer shot so far this season. We'll get another one.
Oh, Dang into the zone, or into the lane.
Lane violation. Westermeyer out, and here comes Centennial. Down by 2 in the early going. Up top to Bryant. Over to Winkle, now out for three is short. Rebound, turn around, put back up and good by Bryan.
Valley had great position in there to get the rebound, but one of those long rebounds that Bryan was able to take advantage of.
Stinson with it now as we're tied 4-4. Ding. They tried to trap him up high, but he dribbles through it. Now Stinson dribbles down the lane, kicks it out. Ding for three. No good. Short. Kept alive. Battle for it. Ding comes away with it. Gets it over to Stinson. He fakes, drives it in, stuffs it home.
The sophomore brings it home. And the crowd, the student section showing some appreciation for that.
6-4, steal out front. Robinson, he goes up, misses, but a foul is called.
Nice job going up with the right hand, switches off to the left.
Shears with the foul. See the replay here. Goes in and just boom. It's the first free throw. You know, I could do that in high school, that dunk with the trampoline.
Step ladder.
With the mini tramp, I can get up there. Second one is good. And 4 points now for Zay Robinson. And a 4-point lead for Valley. Here in the early going. Winkle, they try to guard him out, or trap him out there. Stinson, there's a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Robinson.
Valley showing some youth on the floor right now with several sophomores.
And Robinson draws another foul. I think that'll go against Winkle.
Great body awareness. You know, just trying to get rid of the ball, knowing that contact is being made.
Robinson to the line. Misses that one. And they turn and burn when they get that rebound. They put the pressure on the defense, don't they?
They sure do. They want to move it up the floor.
Second free throw is good. Valley on a little bit of a run here. Up by 5. Winkle dribbles in, dishes over. Wells gets it off. Fischetti now cut through the middle. Pratt back outside to Winkle. Winkle inside, loses the handle on it, and there's Zay Robinson. Man, he's really been a spark since he's come in.
He really has.
Down the lane up and just lays it over the front. Travion Carson.
Got a 30-second timeout here by Fontana.
And the Valley lead up to 7. And
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors, and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
back to action here. Centennial missed a shot out of the timeout. Down the lane, up no good. Battle for it, and Easton Pratt comes away with it for Centennial. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here, first quarter. Shuddy dribbles across up to Welsh. He'll go down the lane and gets through the defender and ends the scoring drought there for Centennial. Valley with it, almost threw it away there, but it's run down by Carson. Travion Carson now backdoor cut and pass, and they're going to call a kick on Centennial. Kiki Ding back in.
Yeah, what does that do to their shot clock? Anything? Must not.
He didn't reset it, no. Zay Robinson gets it out deep, now over to Stinson. They rotate it around, looking for the cutters to the bottom. Westemeyer gives a screen. Now he's back to him, and it goes off of Centennial again with 2 on the shot clock.
Wow, they're going to have to get this off.
It's going to have to be almost a catch and shoot. I would say look for Stinson here maybe. Well, they're going to go deep. I don't think he realizes it. They didn't. So shot clock violation.
Coach Windhorst was asking, hey, I thought that ball was kicked.
Yeah, when it was, that's what I thought and they didn't reset it. Okay. Evan Bryan. Here comes Centennial, down by 5. Pratt on the wing to Bryan. Good defense by Valley here, under a minute to play. Out top for 3, good! Chase Shuddy hits the 3.
And just like that, a 2-point ball game. Robinson puts that into the band. You know, she really didn't even make an effort at that ball. I don't know if I would pass it to her anymore. Tell Zay just to keep it in the field of play.
Shears comes back in. So 42 seconds, so they'll have to shoot before the quarter's out. Tough pressure defense there by Carson. Shake and bake, up and under, no good. Rebound Westemeyer. And now shot clock off with Valley. Valley with the ball. Long 3, short, rebound. Oh, Westemeyer was lucky there as the rebound came off to Shuddy. 8 seconds. Trying to find an opening. Spins, kicks. 2 seconds. 3 is good by Winkle at the buzzer. Makes it an 11-9 ball game here after 1. Valley.
12-11.
Excuse me, 12-11, yeah. Had the 3 on there. After 1, here we'll be back with the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors, and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Back here at Valley High School. Centennial gets a 3 at the buzzer and takes their lead, 1-point lead as we head into the second quarter. They get the ball to start the second quarter. You throw it over and just a little too much to Winkle, and it goes out of bounds back to Valley. You talked about, I think early on, it was just kind of checking each other out, trying to figure out here what's what in the early going of this one.
Sometimes in doing that, when you're so used to taking a pass, sometimes you just take your eye off it, and ball rolls off your fingers.
Alley out to Dang. He dribbles in, stops. Oh, they have Westmeyer wide open, but Shuddy just got a piece of that. But they're getting the big guy open. They just haven't been real successful in getting it to him really yet here.
The quick pass versus the touch pass.
Yeah.
And something else that Valley needs to get used to is the fact that they don't have Urach in the lineup, who's been used to some of those quicker passes. Westemeyer's had time on the floor, but not as much time as he's getting right now.
And Epperly just comes down and fouls Shears. To shoot 2. Hits the first one. He's 75% from the free throw line so far this season. We'll get one more. Rattles out. And it's a 2-point lead. Stinson up top. Pulls up for 3. Down and out. And the rebound comes down to Centennial. Back the other way for 3 is good. Easton Pratt.
The Centennial trying to make a statement here that they are not going to go away.
Just good look finding the open guy on the far side of the floor off the miss. Getting it off to Dang. He has it knocked away. Quick hands by Luke Winkle there, coming down the lane.
Again, that Centennial defense really disrupting the flow of Valley's offensive game.
Inside knocked away, and that'll go off the hands of Centennial back to Valley. To the delight of the students.
David Maxwell, Valley principal down there, he did not make that catch. I will remind him of that the upcoming days.
And now here comes Valley, down by 5. Stinson traveled with it. Good defense, and I think he was going to try to stop and then decided to go. And now BJ Windhorst wants a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors, and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Here at Valley High School, Centennial outscoring Valley 4-0 to start the second quarter. And they have a 5-point lead. Gar Danielson, Keith Bornes here. And Centennial really keeping that entry pass from getting in there inside for Valley tonight so far.
Yes, they very quick hands, and their arms just seem to go on forever.
Yeah, reaching right across, good wingspan. Bounce pass in, they got the man up there and he traveled. So, Zay Robinson didn't get the block, but he slid over and forced the travel. And Chase Shuddy back into the ball game here for Centennial. And just not a lot of scoring to start the second quarter as they're trying to figure things out a little more still here. Robinson with it, looking for Stinson. Cross court over there. Now Stinson, far corner. He'll dribble through, stop, look, spins, gets it out to Dang. Crowd cheers that. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 2 up at the free throw line. Dang can't get it to fall. So had to rush the shot a little bit. Almost got the roll though.
Almost, but man, credit Centennial for just playing tight defense. Showing a lot of athleticism.
Vasky did a good job down low. Now dish off, and it's blocked. Quickly the other way, up. Oh, finger roll doesn't go, and it'll go out of bounds to Valley.
Kind of went up and wasn't 100% sure how he wanted to approach that.
Yeah, did he bank it or did he lay it? And then he decided to lay it off easy, and it didn't quite go. Easton Pratt back into the lineup for Centennial. Valley inbounds with 29 on the shot clock. Over to Stinson. He'll drive down the lane and tried to look back pass, but he gets fouled by Welsh.
For as close as they have been playing tonight on both sides, both ends of the floor defensively, I'm a little surprised that there's only 7 fouls called so far.
Yep, 4 on Centennial. Back in is Evan Bryan for Centennial. And Valley sets up in the box. They try to send it deep, but Pratt knocks it away but can't come down with it. Goes up into the stands. So
if you're going to go up in the stands like that, you might as well introduce yourself to a few people.
Yeah, or grab a bite of popcorn or something, Stinson with it. Pulls it out. And 5-second call. And Connor Welsh frustrates Stinson a little bit out there. And still Valley looking for their first points here the second quarter. The good news, it's only Centennial only has had 4. There's a foul, and Robinson thought he got a piece of that. Just the first on Zay Robinson, the 14th foul, and they'll send Luke Winkle to the line. He missed his only other free throw, but pops that one. Gives him 6 points on the night. Second one is good. And Winkle has 7 points. And Centennial has a 7-point lead. Pull up, good.
The drought is over.
Kyle Kaysen just comes down and pops it, and with 4:09 to go in the second, they finally get on the board. Rebound, put back up, no good, and pulled down again by Kaysen. Over to Dang, he goes baseline, looks, throws it up top. Robinson. Kaysen now looking for Stinson. He's done a good job of bottling up Stinson early here tonight. He drives in, kicks it out, and they call him for traveling.
Yes, they are all over him right now. Just not used to having roadblocks up like that.
Well, here comes Centennial. Vasky with it, leading by 5. Welsh drives, and they're going to call a push out front, I think, on Kaysen. Get it out there to Welsh. Now over to Vasky. He's guarded by Carson. Now right side, baseline, gets trapped under there. Long 3 is short. And that comes off of Centennial.
Off of Kaysen, I think.
Yeah. Or off to Centennial, I should say. Yeah, off of Kaysen. What you said. Throw it out deep to Pratt. Bryan looking for something, not there. Vasky pulls it out. In, down, cut, up, and no good. Tapped out of there. Here's Valley on the run. Spin
what
around.
A move.
Oh, man. Trevion Carson.
That was fun to watch.
That's the do-si-do. Spins around, up and good. Schreer's back in for, let's see the replay on that one. Down, spin around, up. There you have it. And now it's a 3-point ball game. And a travel inside.
Centennial setting up here to have a little tight defense all the way down the floor.
Yeah, look like they're trying to trap. Now into the middle. Over the far side to Kaysen. Up top to Stinson. Stinson has 4, but they've really focusing on him. Kaysen for 3. Good! From the far side.
Kaysen had that up in the air.
We're tied.
I was wondering if anybody had a hang time clock put on that.
That had an arc on it, didn't it? Over to Shuddy. Shuddy back up top. Winkle back to Shuddy. Short. Kaysen with the rebound. And he's given some good minutes coming in off the bench. Looked at the 3 there. Now to Stinson. Far side, Robinson, Zay Robinson looking for a lane. Calls Stinson back to Kaysen. Kaysen pulls up, and we're going to say a foul before that.
Foul on the floor here.
That was on Vasky before. First on Vasky, 5th on. Well, Kaysen was loaded up to fire, and then the foul call. But that resets the shot clock. Good look underneath, just can't get it through there, but it is touched by Centennial.
That ended up being a pretty nice move there by Zay Robinson to avoid the ball.
Yeah, he cut through, and because even if he got it, he was going to be way down and not have much of a chance. So now Stinson will inbound it. 26 on the shot clock. Gets it deep to Trevion Carson. And Zay Robinson comes over. Vasky's hanging all over Stinson, and then offensive foul called.
Must have dipped his shoulder as he was trying to move through. Charge on Zay Robinson.
So that is the 6th team foul now on Valley. So Centennial will be shooting on the next foul. Hands it off to Schreers. Looks for the back cut, gets it. Now out for 3. Good by Evan Bryan. Breaks the tie here under a minute to play. Back over to Kaysen. There's Stinson in, off, no good. Rebound comes off to Bryan.
Shot clock is off.
Yep. So they can work it for one shot if they'd like, which looks like that's what they're going to try to do. Xavion Robinson out there tight on the defense. Down to 14. Winkle drives off the side of the basket. Kaysen saves it. He might have been better to let that drop. Shot no good. Back up. Stinson at the buzzer. I don't think it would have counted. But at the half, 21-18.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville.
With over 60 new vehicles in stock on the ground, you can take delivery now.
Every new Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and all DeArmond certified used vehicles are tagged with one low sale price.
DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, DeArmondAuto.com.
Here at halftime, Centennial over Valley, 21-18. Take a look at the scoring here on the first half for Centennial. Luke Winkle with 7 points, 5 for Evan Bryan, 3 for Easton Pratt and Chase Shuddy, 1 for Drew Schweers. For Valley, 5 for Kyle Kaysen, a 3 and a 2, 5 for Zay Robinson. All those coming in the first quarter. 4 for Travion Carson and 4 for Curtis Stinson. 9-7. Centennial outscoring Valley in the second quarter, Keith, but they kind of turned up the defense a little bit. Offense was a little sloppy on both sides in that second quarter.
Yeah, I don't know that either team goes into halftime thinking, wow, what a great first half.
Yeah.
As it was really sloppy offensively, but it had a lot to do, as you say, with just that strong defense, especially what Ankeny or Centennial's putting up tonight.
And they so far, Curtis Stinson with 4, they've kind of kept tight defense on him, realizing, let's shut him down a little bit and make the others score a little bit, as he's their leading scorer for Valley. So, and successful so far in the first half.
That's right. And, Valley has not had an opportunity to get some fast break points. They haven't played. They've only had one dunk on the night, and I think the student section certainly would like to see more than that. Centennial really kind of playing an up-tempo, tight defense, and that was one of the things Coach Windhorst was a little nervous about coming in.
And Baskey, one of their leading scorers, he's scoreless in the first half, so turnabout's fair play when it comes to that. They've been able to, keep both of them down here in the early going. So it was Ankeny up by 1 after the first quarter. They're up by 3 here at halftime. We'll take another break. We'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Find out why more people are coming to DeArmond Ford, Indianola to buy their new Fords and certified pre-owned vehicles.
Come see the newest state-of-the-art dealership in the area. Every new Ford and pre-owned used is clearly tagged with one low price. Experience the DeArmond difference.
DeArmond Ford, Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Here at Valley, we're at halftime of the boys matchup here, 21-18. The Valley girls won a tight one over Centennial in the first one, 44-40, excuse me. And another score, Waukee over Dowling, 34-32 at the half. That was quite a matchup with Waukee and Waukee Northwest the other night. And the battle there came down to the final, both the boys and girls, the final shot. And that's one of the things they talked, of course, with B.J. Windhorst before this game is this is kind of your December season with basketball. Then you get the break and you kind of look at things and reset, and then you go into January, and then that's when you really want to start ramping it up, getting better as you push toward January, February, March, and look toward the tournament.
Yeah, you absolutely want to make sure that your best basketball is played late in the season, but you don't want to give up games that you should win early on. The one thing that it seems like the association has done is established kind of where you're going to start playing in postseason a little bit earlier than they have in the past. And so I don't know if that takes pressure off or adds pressure to teams as they go through the season.
And I know talking with him too, you got Waukee Northwest, Waukee, you got a lot of good teams here. Valley is kind of the team that they like to see them get some experience come in. We've seen the Centennial team too. There's a lot of stuff that can happen between now and February when you start looking to that berth in the postseason.
Right, and the other thing, you and I were talking before the game here. It was very easy to see where teams were ranked for the girls statewide.
Yeah.
But as far as finding a boys top 10 or top 15 rankings, I don't know how many people have actually seen one. So we know that everybody has said Waukee and Waukee Northwest were the 2 top teams in the state, but I'm not sure who's where after that.
And then basketball is so different. Football, you suffer a loss or a win, you got a whole week to prepare, recover, or do whatever, and look forward to the next one. For basketball, you're playing 2, maybe sometimes 3 times a week, so things can switch around a lot. You just have to develop those good habits and get into the good groove and do things, the right way.
Absolutely, because there isn't a weak team in the CIML for the girls or the boys, and so you got to maintain your composure right after a game, whether it's a big win or a big loss. You got to get right back into it, because if it's like Friday night, well, Tuesday night you're playing again.
And we know BJ Windhorst and Bob Fontana, both of them, they're good coaches. They'll make some adjustments here at halftime as we're just about ready to go to start the second half, and I think Valley may have the ball to start. We'll see here. Start the second half.
Before we get started here, I want to congratulate BJ Windhorst on his 2022 Hall of Fame honoree for high school basketball. His senior year at Clarinda, he scored just under 30 points per game his senior year. All-state athlete in both, or in all football, baseball, and basketball down there.
Well, that was about 29 and a half more points than I scored my senior year per game. So that's pretty good. Valley does start out with the ball here. Starts the second half. Travion Carson gets it into Westermeyer, and he puts it up and in.
Great job by Valley getting a point right off the buzzer, so to speak, to start the second half. Both teams, again, you want to come out of the halftime break and kind of establish how the rest of the game is going to go. Start playing a little cleaner, and
there's a 3 miss, put back, and a foul.
And not draw fouls.
Yeah, Vasky. Stinson's first personal. And, of course, the first team foul of the second half here. And to the line is Vasky with his first points of the night. He averages 13. And gets them both. And the lead back up to 3. Stinson with it. And they just have stuck with him. Vasky's done a great job defending Stinson. Dang, dribbles in, looks, back outside. Baseline over there's Carson. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dang. And there's where the shot clock, you get in a little hurry. You're trying to get the shot off.
That's right. A forced errant pass.
And I think there's a little pressure. Maybe as we get later in the season, the players will get a little bit more used to down the lane, up and good. I'm going to say they'll get a little more used to that when it hits 7-6. What does that mean? How much time do I have?
Right.
Right now, you're still trying to figure that out a little bit.
And, the understanding that even though there's a 35-second clock, you still only have 10 seconds to get it up out of the backcourt.
Stinson into Westermeyer. 1 shot, no. 2 shot, no. 3 shot, good.
Westermeyer doing a nice job standing his ground.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Pull up, good. By Brian. Dish it over. 3 is good by Zay Robinson.
Kind of like the start of the girls' second half, coming out and trading baskets. Kiki Dang picks up a cheap foul here.
It's his first, the second team foul. McGregor coming in. For Valley. And here's Winkle.
Valley with 4 sophomores on the floor.
Pull up, no good. Rebound Robinson. He'll push it up the floor. Valley chance to tie it up, this time down. Kaysen looks, gets it to Stinson. Stinson drives the lane. Oh, gets it to go. And we're tied.
Is that the home court advantage?
Knowing the rims, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But Brian knows them too. He gets his second bucket here the third quarter. And Kaysen now off to Stinson. And an offensive foul called.
That is the second time that Robinson has been called for that tonight. Coach Windhorst kind of arguing and saying, I don't think that's a foul.
Third team foul on Valley, third personal one for Zay Robinson. So Valley get 3 team fouls here quickly. None. Winkle dishes it out for 3. No good. Long rebound. Robinson pulls it out of there, breaks through, goes up and gets the bucket. So maybe taking out a little frustration and getting that foul, and we're tied up again.
30-second break here.
We'll keep it right here, 30-second break. And so Centennial came out strong, but now Valley, they kind of settled down and are kind of, getting it straightened out. And BJ, you see him there in the huddle, talking to him, and that's the young team. You got to just keep coaching them, don't you?
That's right. And, kind of like in that first game where we saw Centennial come out of the break and kind of control the speed of the game, tempo up, tempo down, trying to create a little frustration. It looks like Coach Windhorst is trying to do the same thing here and just kind of vary things, but the youth of Valley still wants to just keep pushing that ball.
Valley already scored 11 points here halfway through this quarter, and they only scored 7 in the second quarter. Things kind of slowed down, so they picked up the offense a little bit. Now let's see how Centennial responds. Now outscoring them 11-8 to tie it up here in the third quarter. Over to Shuddy. Now to Winkle. Down the lane, high off the glass and good by Welsh. Back the other way, Kaysen fadeaway, goes wide of the bucket. Behind the back, Winkle up and good.
Yeah, 2 quick buckets. Not what Coach Windhorst wanted, but Coach Fontana taking the 30-second break here.
So 4-point lead back for Centennial. And man, they're both a little coaching going on here, trying to, it seems like you don't want the other team to pull out a little too far at this point, because it seems like scoring hasn't come real quick here, so you don't want to build a big lead up right away.
Well, yeah, and both coaches here have a long career that they have been very successful with. Coach Fontana in his 32nd year, he's got 436 career wins. Coach Windhorst has 150 wins here at Valley. He's got 330 total in his 20 years.
And here comes the Tigers. Kaysen gets it off to Robinson. Over to Carson. Now they're doing a little that high weave there. Directing traffic a little bit, and then offensive foul.
Is that number 4 on? Oh, it was on McGregor, not on Robinson.
Time, yeah. But that's something they're emphasizing. You got to set that screen and stay put. If you try sliding over into the defender, they're going to call you for that offensive foul. Comes Winkle. Over to Welsh. Now off to Kirby. And knocked away by Carson. Ding will come back in. Placing Westemeyer. Winkle. Deng gets all close to him and he dishes it out. No look. And the no look caught even his teammate Pratt off guard that time. Epperly back in and give Kaysen a rest. Here's Stinson. Been waiting for him just to kind of heat it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen him do that last year at different times where he just kind of takes it over, but so far Centennial holding him in check. Pratt on Dang, he gets it up and good.
Nice job forcing the issue. Didn't draw the foul, but he did get the bucket.
His first two of the night. Winkle kicks it outside. Three, short, and just Robinson was right there, and Dang kind of hit it, and it went off. He was one of those where you had two guys waiting, and it kind of worked against him that time. Shuddy and Shears coming back in for Centennial. They give Winkle a rest. Shuddy gets it deep to Welsh. And then Baskey gets fouled by Dang.
And that takes Valley to 5 fouls.
And Centennial none so far.
And that's just in 6 minutes of work.
Yeah. Dang, almost snuck in there for another one. Working against Baskey. And blocked, I think, by Robinson, but turnaround putback, then Robinson gets a rebound, and he draws the foul from Welsh.
Centennial's first foul of the second half. Dang set to inbound.
Here we go. 2-point ball game here. Chance for Valley to tie it with a 2, go up with the 3. Robinson down the lane, up and good. Zay Robinson, he's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure that it was easy to sneak through there, but he kind of made it look easy.
Left it short and then stripped by Carson. Here's Stinson coming down. This time Valley can take the lead. Stinson, excuse me. Offensive foul. That's his second personal, 16 foul, so Centennial will be in the bonus on the next foul, unless it's an offensive foul, which we've seen a few of those tonight. Down the lane, pull up, Winkle is good.
Yes, that could set Centennial up for many trips to the free throw line.
They've just committed one team foul. There's an offensive foul again on Zay Robinson. That's the 7th, but it's an offensive foul, so they won't be shooting. They aren't letting you get away with anything on the screens. Welsh gets it inside, now back out. Back to Welsh, and he puts it in off the feed from Bryan.
Great body control there as he came in. He got very close to the rim and was still able to put it down.
Robinson back up. Talk about your body control.
Yeah. And Deng just got called for a foul.
That's his third. And that'll be the 18th foul, so they will shoot now on this one. 26.2 to play. Pratt will come back in. It'll be Winkle at the line, where he's an 88% free throw shooter. 2 of 3 tonight. 1-on-1 here. Short, rebound, Stinson, and he draws the foul. Coach Fontana not happy about that one. That against Welsh. It's his third, the second team foul. And this final 30 seconds taking a lot of time here.
It is.
So Valley can play for one, no shot clock now. A chance to tie it at the buzzer. They get it to Stinson, 6 seconds, 5, now over to Robinson. 2 seconds, steal, oh, off the glass. And it'll be a 2-point lead heading into the fourth quarter here on CISN.TV.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Well, we'll go to the fourth quarter here. 37-35. Nobody's really shown any dominance here yet, Keith, and it's been just a tight ball game. It's going to come down to, well, the foul situation favoring Centennial right now is they'll be in the bonus from here on out, and just 2 fouls on them, team fouls. And they will get the ball with a 2-point lead here to start the fourth quarter.
And everybody in the gym is just waiting for an offensive explosion that just hasn't come yet.
There's a 3 is good by Evan Bryan. That gives him 12 points on the night. And then a foul call. Offensive foul called on Stinson, his third. 19th foul. No shooting because of the offensive foul, but that puts him up to 9. The next foul is a double bonus. Winkle pulls up at the elbow, good.
And just when I said there was an offensive lull,
we get
Centennial pulls away a little.
Get a run, full timeout. We'll take a break on CISN.TV.
Vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB.
In the huddle of Centennial there, they start out the quarter with a quick 5-0 burst. And we say a burst because there hasn't been any real long strings of scoring here tonight, Keith.
No, and both teams are kind of used to having a little playroom between them and their opponents. So we'll see how they both do in a tight game.
So 7-point lead here for Centennial, leading by 2 going into the third. We'll see how Valley responds now. Backdoor cut, and
Valley fortunate to get that back.
That Pratt got it, but stepped out of bounds. I think they're going to work on the post passing a little bit, probably in between this game and the next. They lob it in to Westermeyer. He goes down the lane, stops, out for 3, off a little short. Westermeyer right there with the putback. And down to a 5-point ball game here for Centennial. Spin around, drive, up and good by Shuddy.
Nice move by Shuddy. Looked like he was going into a wall, and then he just went around it.
You got the juniors kind of against the sophomores here, and he's showing a little more experience out of Centennial. Here's a 3 from the baseline, no good. Rebound pulled down by Pratt. Here's Winkle, spins in, kicks it out. Over for 3, good by Vasky. And the lead up to 10.
I don't know if Valley is thinking that they don't have 6 minutes left in this game to work their way back in, or.
There's Robinson. He's got 16 now, but timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And Robinson has 16 points here, and they need to find a little more scoring. Stinson, they've just handcuffed him tonight. He's got 6. Well below his average of almost 20 here tonight. They need to find a way to kind of get him open a little bit more.
Yeah, and
to his credit, he hasn't forced it when he,
right.
He's been covered and he hasn't tried to force things up.
That's been really impressive, but then we've also had Valley be in a situation where they have forced some shots tonight.
And what has it been? About 5 offensive fouls on screens and stuff.
Yes.
So things to work on here. Still a lot of time left, 6:02. Looks like they're going to go into a little pressure here on the inbound now, but they'll drop back. As Winkle dribbles through, pulls up, and hits it. And just Winkle, that's his second bucket.
And this is the point in the game where Centennial can become very dangerous because they have a kind of a comfortable lead, so they can take a few more chances in their shots, and when they go, they go.
Stinson misses, Kaysen pulls it up, misses, and rebound comes off. Now to Shuddy. Spin in Winkle, gets it over to Vasky. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound comes off to Zay Robinson. Quickly up. Dang, and he travels.
Now that's been an issue tonight for both Stinson and for Dang, where they're starting to get the ball up and they run in to the defender.
And then,
end up coming back down on the floor. Getting called for travel. I think that's the 4th travel call tonight.
Yeah, credit Centennial. They're playing tight defense, but they're staying, straight up, and they aren't fouling. Here's Winkle. Down on the baseline to Shuddy. Cross court. Rotate it back around. Pratt fakes and gets Dang up in the air and forces the foul. And that'll be the 4th, I think, on Dang.
Yep, number 4 on Dang.
And 10 on the team, so it'll be 2 shots here for Pratt. Pratt hit a 3 in the second quarter, hasn't scored since then. Goes to the line for 2, hits the first. one's good. We talked about nobody putting distance. Well, Centennial has now got the 12-point distance here. Let's see if the Tigers can respond. Stinson, he drives, stops, puts it up. Putback is good, off the miss by Carson.
Carson doing a great job mirroring Stinson down to the basket. Came up with the putback.
Almost knocked away there. A little pressure, poked away by Robinson. 3, misses, battle for it, and I think there's going to be a foul called. That may go on Shuddy. Let's see here. No, they're going to call that on Welsh. Or Pratt?
Pratt, yeah.
Okay, I thought he said 2, but he
and
said
another foul
one.
picked up right there.
Pratt again. Second, and that moves them up to 4 team fouls. Still got a few to go here, but still some time with the 10-point deficit for Valley. Stinson now directing traffic. Gets it off to Kaysen. Over to Dang. Now back to Stinson. He's looking for a screen. Drives to the hole and puts it in. Lead down to 8. See Valley put the pressure on. No, poked away. Dang, goes down, up and good. Valley on a run now. 6-0 run, cut the lead in half.
And now shot clock basketball coming into play.
It will come into play. Timeout called. Full timeout. We'll take a break here on CISN.TV.
Off to college. Oh, rats.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
In the Ankeny huddle trying to figure this out as Valley on a 6-0 run to cut the lead in half. Dar Danielson, Keith Bornas. Pete and Randy on the cameras, Jose on the controls here tonight. In a couple games that have been, the girls was real tight throughout. Centennial built that 12-point lead, but Valley on a little run back here. Let's see if they can keep it up and see what Centennial talked about in the huddle, if they can kind of shut it off here.
Yeah, they were things were running very smooth for Centennial when they were playing a little loose, having a little fun. Now Valley trying to get that swagger themselves.
Into Winkle. Guarded there by Robinson. Back up top. Now inside. Backing in was Shuddy. 3, no good. Rebound. Battle 4. And they come away with it. Carson. Here's Stinson. Stinson loses the handle. Gets it outside to Ding. Now back around. 3 by Ding. No good. And a rebound comes off to Centennial. Fans wanted Carson for a foul, but he was just higher than the defender there.
Yeah.
Got the hand on it. It's only a foul if you try to push through his space. But the shot clock, as you said, will come into play here. As they're keeping him up high. Poked Ray from behind. And they come away with it. Carson. Robinson goes to the hole, gets the bucket. Lead down to 4. Jay Robinson now with 18. Valley within 4, coming up on 2 minutes to play. Behind the back, Winkle almost loses the handle.
Anymore, it's hard to figure out where the hands are coming from.
Oh, and Robinson with the steal. He'll take it all the way down, up, and no good. And that'll go off to Valley. But all of a sudden, it seems like a hot potato that Centennial doesn't really want to handle the ball right now, do they?
No, it's we're getting into the pressure cooker.
Evan Bryan will come in and replace Welsh. And here we go. Across the half line, Winkle. Picked up by Carson. And there to Shuddy. Shuddy tries to go in the middle. Runner no good. Rebound, battle for. Stinson comes away with it. Valley again, a chance to cut that lead down. And Stinson is pushed by, I think, Baskey.
It'll be an interesting last 80 seconds.
Well, they're going to say Shuddy with the foul. 15 fouls, so still an advantage there for Centennial. They got 2 fouls to give. Zay Robinson, he's had the hot hand here in the second half, goes up.
Oh,
my! Wow! High off the glass. The hoop and the harm there. Bryan with the foul.
The crowd's been on their feet under the Valley basket, but they almost came out on the floor.
Timeout, full timeout here. We'll take a break on CISN.TV.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Out of the timeout, we're going to have the replay here of that shot. Here we are, Zay Robinson up, off the glass, and draws the foul.
I think that was a layup that was as far away from the basket as I've seen.
Yeah, he was fading, and he caught that corner of the glass, but if you get the angle on the glass,
Windor's telling Kaysen to slide back here. He's got to get people lined up, not to give Ankeny or Centennial here a break on a miss.
So chance to cut it to 1. Misses the free throw, and the rebound comes off to Bryan. But we got a 2-point ball game, 1:10 to play. Here comes Winkle. Winkle drives in, stops, tries to kick it out. Oh, saved. Mike Pratt. Pressure by Valley. Stolen! Robinson up, and the lead to Valley, or tie to Valley. Valley's come from 12 down to tie it up. Shot clock still in play here. Winkle goes in, and Valley wanted a jump ball, but Dane gets his 5th foul, I believe.
And coming out of the foul, there will be no more shot clock.
Or no, that was Carson they called on the foul. But it will be a 2-shot here, and he makes the first. Winkle. $16 points. I think it's 17, so a 2-point lead here. No shot clock, as you said. Valley a chance to go for the tie or the lead. Stinson with it. Gets it off to Robinson. 18 seconds. Robinson drives in, loses the handle on it.
And you had to give it to the hot hand.
Yeah, you did. He's the guy. Ankeny Valley get the steal with 15 seconds to go. They call a timeout.
And it looks to be their final timeout.
Yep. We'll keep it right here. So if you don't get the steal, you need to foul right away. The only problem is you earn the double bonus. So you got to maybe look at who do you foul here? Valley's got one timeout left. So there is a chance to foul, come down, get a bucket, call timeout, and hope you get a steal on the inbound.
And this is where Valley's really missing Urach because he's got a wingspan that goes across the gym, and he could be there to contest the inbounds.
As you said, no timeouts left for Centennial. So if you can force the 5 count, that's a big.
That would be huge.
That would be your first hope. Looks like they'll put Trevion Carson down there. 22 for Zay Robinson. They get it in, and they have to foul right away. And that'll be Carson's third. Luke Winkle.
He's only got 17 points tonight, so.
Yeah. Not really the guy you wanted to foul, but you really didn't have any choice. They got him the ball. Well, I guess he is, let's see, 2 of 4, no, 2, 4, 6, 4 of 6 from the line. Now they're going to do a little housekeeping. I think they had down here where they fell down.
Yeah.
Official said, yeah, we're okay. So Centennial will pull everybody off the line. He says, get up there. 12.5 to play. Valley does have a timeout. Hits the first one. To get another one, this is key because it makes it a 2-possession game. Makes them both. Here's Stinson. Oh, tries to go behind the back, loses it. And there's a foul, but well, you can't follow the hustle play when you're trying to, do something late.
That's right.
And Valley, we're starting to write them off when they're down 12, but they came all the way back, tied it up. Now at the free throw line is Welsh. He's got 6 on the night. 7. And we'll get one more. Misses that one. There's a long one at the buzzer, just missed it. And Centennial will survive with the 56-51 win here over Valley. And certainly a hard-fought one, Keith.
A very hard-fought game. One of those where Valley just kind of let it get away from him there for a little bit, fought back in. Centennial played a little more consistent all the way through. 2 very good basketball teams squaring off tonight at Bill Cold Iron. And it'll be interesting to see how they continue out through this season.
Winkle leads Centennial with 18, 7 for Shuddy, also 7 tonight for that was Connor Welsh. For Valley, 22 for Zay Robinson to lead them. It was 12-11 Ankeny Centennial after 1. They led 21-18 at the half, 37-35 in the third, but they built it to 12, and then Valley came all the way back. And Stinson ends up with 8 for Valley, 6 for Carson, 2 for Ding, 5 for Kaysen, and 6 for Westemeyer. It was Brian with, they said 7 for, 12 for Evan Bryan for Centennial. So a good ball game here tonight. Valley, they'll learn something from this. Centennial comes away with a win on the road. And let's take a break, then we'll come back and wrap it up here on CISN.TV.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students.
Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas at Urbandale, just west of home.
Final here tonight, the boys 56, Ankeny over 56-51 over Valley. That ends up with the split tonight for these two teams. The Valley girls down Centennial 44-40. Final thoughts, Keith?
It's early,
yep.
And both teams very talented. Need to iron out a few things as the season continues on. They will not be the same teams at the end of the year that they are right now, so it'll be interesting to see how the growth goes. But neither team really has an opportunity to make mistakes, as the CIML is just so tough.
Yeah, and you might come out with a few losses down the road, but as we talked about it all, what you're doing when you head into late February and look to the tournament.
Absolutely.
Pleasure doing a game with you again. It's been a while.
The pleasure was all mine.
So that's going to wrap it up here tonight. The final in the boys' game, 56-51, Centennial Downs Valley. Thanks for watching tonight here on CISN.TV.